is our mission. Lower tuition is our mission. Lower tuition is our mission.
So I appreciate you all here today, and just hope you guys all take this with a good attitude. I get to meet some of your representatives and senators and hopefully make an impact on them and their decisions in the future weeks.
What you've read in the papers is true. The budget deficit that we face is very real. We're close to $5 billion, and it may inch up as we move forward. But that said, while we do have challenges, there is good news, and that is that we have some very real solutions. And I can't emphasize enough the importance on investing in infrastructure when times are tough. And for higher ed, you know, we really are, as I said, we are investing in human capital. We are investing in you.
So today, you might want to start changing that. One of the answers is that people who used to be student leaders step up into the institutional bureaucracy and all of a sudden look back at the budget and say, that's an easy place to cut. Well, why is higher education easy to cut? When we need a civilized and educated society, and we need poets and artists as well as doctors and lawyers. It shouldn't be easy to cut. We have something real at stake. But it only won't be cut with sense of activism, not only of students, but of faculty, but of parents, but of community organizers, of educational advocates. The idea in the state that one size fits all, the idea that everybody ought to have the same opportunity of access, isn't some distant notion. One size does fits all when it comes to democracy. One size does fits all when it comes to open access to real opportunity. But we have to have the courageous honesty to have a conversation that says, well, wait a minute. Maybe some of our policies and programs don't make sense. So people look at some of the uncomfortable elements of what's going on in higher education, like coaches' salaries and stadiums, and they start to scratch their head and say, well, who cares if tuition goes up? It's uncomfortable to have that conversation. It's uncomfortable. But there's no systems change that comes without it, because that's the real issue.
Our mission, lower tuition is our mission. Lower tuition is our mission. Lower tuition is our mission. Funding for higher education. Now.
What do we want?
Funding for higher education.
When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Funding for higher education.
When do we want it?
Now.
Okay, I live primarily on financial aid. Without financial aid, I wouldn't be able to go to college. And basically, my entire family is lower income, and I want to break that chain, and I can't break that chain without financial aid. So.
Yeah, we need the funding to fund our future. We need to stimulate the economy, and this is the way we're going to do it.
I've had to work 4 jobs at one time for 1 year last year, and it was a real struggle for me to get through classes, but I did it, and I don't think that anyone else should do something like that. I have 7 younger brothers and sisters, and I don't think that's fair.
I don't think anyone should have to work and go to school. It's not fair. How can we be expected to get good grades if we're not primarily able to concentrate on that?